If you're a pitcher, I'm sure you've had this happen to you before. You're on the mound, you're getting ready to throw a pitch. It's a big game, one of the better hitters is at the plate, and you can't afford to give up another run. You gear back, and you throw your hardest fastball, and he crushes it. You can't help but think to yourself, man, if only I would have thrown a curveball, but I don't know how. If that's your mindset, or maybe you just want to be like one of the greats, Nolan Ryan, Sandy Koufax, Clayton Kershaw, you came to the right place. I'm here to show you how to throw a curveball with 3 simple steps. Gripping the ball, positioning yourself, and throwing the pitch. Now, I'm very excited to show you how to do this because there is a lot of baseball history in my blood. My grandfather has a field named after him in my hometown of Montrose, Iowa, Bud Metzinger Field. Alright, so for the first step, gripping the baseball. You start off by putting your middle finger onto the seam, like this. Now, next you put your index finger right next to it, and you end your grip by putting your thumb on the back seam, like this. So your grip should look like this. Now, the fun really begins now. Let's move on. Next, positioning yourself. When you're positioning yourself, you should focus on, well, if you already know if you're a pitcher, you start off by raising your front leg. And as you're raising your front leg, you have your arm in an L-shaped position like this. Now, there's a little bit of a difference when you're throwing a curveball. As your elbow, it should be either right in line with your shoulder or slightly above it. If it's below, it could risk health issues down the line, including surgery down the road as a possibility. With your elbow up here and your leg up, you stride forward right before you deliver the pitch. If you're having trouble getting on top of the curveball, make sure that your stride is a little bit shorter, maybe a couple of inches. I can already see it spinning in my head. Can't you? Now, the final step, delivering the pitch, finishing it. Now, what you do, you're already in this position, you have your grip, and when you're throwing it, you make sure that your wrist snaps in a downward motion, like this. When that wrist snaps, your middle finger and index finger should also snap down, and because of that, your thumb will roll over top, like this. Also, with your arm ready to throw, you make sure your elbow snaps as well. And when your elbow snaps, it should finish right around your waist. Now, enjoy dominating the opposing team. So, in conclusion, you should know that to throw a curveball, there's only 3 simple steps. Gripping the ball, positioning yourself, and throwing the pitch. Congratulations. Thanks for watching, and make sure to thank me after your first big league game.